So Deadpool was an action comedy slash superhero film directed by Tim Miller in his feature film debut. It stars Ryan Reynolds as the legendary Merc with a mouth, along with Ed Skrein as the villainous Ajax. Now it's clear to anyone who's seen any interviews about the film that Ryan Reynolds was born to play this role. He has the right sense of humour to make sure that the endless barrage of jokes don't seem forced, as they might do with a more serious actor. Now I'm going to be honest, I didn't have high expectations going into this film. I thought there were going to be a load of unfunny jokes and far too many fourth wall breaks. But surprisingly, the jokes were at worst okay, and at best hilarious. And thankfully, the fourth wall breaks were used relatively sparingly, so they didn't feel forced. They may have broken a fourth wall inside a fourth wall break at one point, but it still didn't feel like a Family Guy courtroom.
Oh yeah!
But this wasn't just a one-man show. Morena Baccarin, who played Deadpool's love interest, was easily able to joke back and forth, matching Reynolds' quick-paced wit. They even had a competition of who had the worst childhood, which was reminiscent of Monty Python's Four Yorkshiremen sketch. The rest of the supporting cast was also pretty good. I mean, Ajax was a decent villain, but he was British, so that was kind of a given. And TJ Miller was pretty funny as Weasel, Deadpool's sidekick of sorts. But one of the best things about this film was the accuracy. The film sticks to its roots by keeping simple things the same as they were in the comics. Colossus has his Russian accent.
Da.
Deadpool's costume is probably the most accurate translation from book to screen to date, and at no point does Deadpool get his mouth sewn shut. So you know, that's a plus. But the best thing they kept from the comics was the violence. What point in there is having a character that's violent and offensive if you're just going to censor some of the key things that make Deadpool, Deadpool? The film's R rating definitely allowed for more creative freedom, and I think, along with Mad Max, it's starting a trend of rated R blockbusters. One question still remains. This film has very few flaws, and I can only really think of two. The opening action scene was a bit blurry and difficult to follow, and overall the movie felt a little short. But still, that took nothing away from the film as a whole. It was fantastic. And I'm not saying it's going to win Best Picture at the Oscars, but it was damn entertaining, and that was all it needed to be.
They call me Deadpool, I'm hella fast. Came to mark the bad guys and get some ass.